Let's talk to Efi Latsoudi, a social scientist and psychologist who works with the organisation Refugee Support Aegean. Efi, welcome. Thanks for your time. Good to see you. Sadly, as you know only too well, this is not the first time Greece has had to deal with a tragedy like this. First of all, your reaction to the scale of this tragedy in your country.
The scale of the tragedy is shocking. We couldn't imagine that this will happen in the Greek borders. Although we have many deaths, we have many missing people, but this incident is beyond any imagination and any fear.
Our correspondent in Greece earlier on was talking about the psychological trauma for survivors, the relatives, and the Greek communities, come to that, involved in the rescue and recovery operation. I mean, how do you as an organisation, how do organisations like yours even begin to comfort these people?
Look, the organizations and civil society are trying very hard to comfort these people, and they are also traumatized. We are all traumatized, all the people who are working in the field and the local communities. But at the same time, there are policies implemented and there are practices against these people that we cannot really work with, and they are re-traumatizing us and those people. So it's not that easy to deal with this situation in this political context.
This is an ongoing tragedy, isn't it? I mean, I know that you've organised burials for migrants who died at sea, sadly, in a previous tragedy. I know sometimes holding funerals on a daily basis. I mean, as a Greek, how do Greek communities deal with a seemingly repeating crisis?
The people that are dealing with this and the communities are really devastated and they are really traumatized. And there is also the public opinion and the people that they are not close to this. There is a part of the public opinion that are brainwashed by the media, and the media are very controlled in Greece these days, that are using refugees as a threat. And I mean, this is the most dangerous thing that is happening in this moment in our country, that we are risking to get used to deaths and tragedies.
How does the international community dissuade migrants and asylum seekers from making these dangerous journeys in these boats?
I mean, all the policies are deterrence policies. The way that people are we try to keep the people outside our borders, the systematic and violent pushbacks, the violence in the camps and the conditions, the exclusion of the asylum right, the exclusion of the society and the human rights. Everything is against them. And now that this tragedy is happening now, we have already another tragedy. The people that are looking for their relatives, the families, the friends, the survivors. How are we treating them? In a warehouse next to the Coast Guard in Kalamata, without access of civil society and legal and psychological support. What is happening? I mean, how are we going to support the families that they will start? And we are talking about hundreds of people in extreme pain and agony.
Efi, thank you very much indeed for coming on the programme. Efi Latsoudi, the social scientist and psychologist.